So I'm reading through my DMs, I'm checking my emails, and collectively, I hear the same trauma. The trauma of not getting out of your own way, the trauma of just not knowing how to dig yourself out of a hole that you put yourself in. How do I put myself first, Nikki? How do I release control, Nikki? How do I stop being so emotionally attached to food? How do I do it? And then it goes on, I give my tools, from my life lessons, from everything that I apply to my life. And people always say, oh, it's easier said than done. And then I look around at the different transformations that I have. And then I look around at people that I've seen done it by putting themselves first, being selfish. And I'm like, it's easy. Just be consistent. That's it. Whatever you want in life, be consistent. If you want to be miserable, consistently be miserable. Tell everybody about your problems. Complain about your life. Complain about your job. Then you'll be consistently miserable. If you want to be happy, consistently, I'm putting a lot of emphasis on this, be happy. Talk about how great your life is. Talk about how great your job is. And life will give you exactly what you give it. If you're constantly being negative, obviously the circle of negativity is going to surround you. And then look at the people that's around you. If everybody around you has the same mentality where they're like, yeah, forget this job, I can't stand this job, or forget these dudes, forget these women, forget about everything, and everything in the conversation is low vibration, then you need to change your circle. Get up from that table. Change it. A lot of people, they surround themselves with so much negativity, and then they have a negativity, parade behind them, and they're like, yeah, and they enable you. And they enable you to keep being miserable. Like, yeah, keep being miserable, girl. Yeah, life is hard. Yeah, you can't lose weight. Yup, the baby did it. Blame the kids. Like, you got to stop doing that. People need to stop blaming the kids. Stop blaming your problems. Stop focusing on your problems and focus on your solution. You are the problem. You're in your own way. And I tell people all the time, no one cares. Like, I'm telling you straight up, no one cares. You could cry all day. If I cry all day and I'm on the internet, all day and I'm complaining about life, like, everything in my timeline is going to be negative. Everyone that comments is going to be negative. It might be a couple positive people like, I'm praying for you, girl, or, stick with it, and they sending me hearts and stuff, but you're enabling my behavior. It's not a lot of people that would get in your comments and be like, hey, Nikki, hey, stop. You're in your own way. And you need that in your life. You need somebody to be like, hey, it's you. It's not him, it's you. It's not her, it's you. It's not the kid's fault, it's you. A lot of people can't accept it. So you know what they do? They put a mask on. We're getting rid of this right now, hopefully. But, they put a mask on, and they put this face, they put this person that they want the world to see them as, and they put the mask on. The mask could be partying all day. I'm getting a lot of notifications, but the mask can be partying all day. It could be drinking all day. It could be exercising. People could distract themselves with exercising. It could be food. It can be sex. It could be drugs. It's everything that you name it. Like, people put a mask on. They distract themselves from the root problem. Work on the root problem, and it's you. It's you at the end of the day. I don't care what you've been through in life. I don't care what you grew through in life. I don't care what happened to you as a kid. And I'm talking about for my clients or anybody that wants advice from me. I don't care what you've been through. We all have a journey. We all have a story. We all have a story. I wouldn't change anything in my life because I wouldn't be who I am today. And the lessons I wouldn't have learned, I wouldn't have grew through, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have constantly kept growing as a person and seeking deeper healing within myself. I was thinking this morning, during my drive here about like 4 in the morning. About 4 in the morning. I was thinking about how people attach themselves to trauma. I remember a while ago, I thought, I was bipolar. I thought I had anger problems. I thought, I had PTSD, and they, different, counselors I went to, psychiatrists I went through, they're like, oh yeah, you have this. So part of me was like, I'm relieved. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't a waste of life. I knew something was deeply wrong with me. So I attached myself to that. And I'm like, see, nothing's wrong with me. I'm just this. And, as soon as they give me some medication, I'll be fine. And the problem wasn't that. The solution was me getting out of my own way. It was me dropping my anger as a child, me thinking that the world owed me something. It was me being secure. I'm getting like crazy notifications. It's me loving myself. When I start loving myself, my purpose opened up for me. And when my purpose opened up for me, my wounds of going, ooh, that hurts. I'm triggered. Oh, you did this. You said this to me. Ooh, I'm triggered. And it started healing. So when people touch me, I'm no longer saying, ow. Okay? You follow me? So I stopped identifying with what society or psychiatrists want to call me, and I healed from it. I said, no, whatever I have to work on, this root problem, my shadow work, I'm going to work on it, and I'm going to heal. And part of my healing journey is where I am today, and I love it. I could tell a lot of stories, and I'm not heartless. I have a lot of compassion. I'm just that person in the comments to tell you to get out of your own way. So get out of your own way and take the mask off. You following me? Take the mask off. Be vulnerable. So many people want to be strong all the time. Like, nothing can break me. Okay, I did this or this to my lover. It's okay. Or you have a relationship that's failing. You're just like, whatever, I'm going to survive. I can survive without them. Like, stop trying to be strong. Okay? Being strong is weak. I know you guys heard this before. Being strong is weak. Be vulnerable. People are going to hurt you. Okay? That's what you shouldn't have any expectations. People are going to hurt you. Okay? Life is going to be challenging, and all of the challenges and all of the pain is just to grow you to your next level in life, to your next chapter in life, to your next goal in life. I hope we all don't have one goal. I hope we have many goals and we have many intentions to reach those goals. You knock out the first goal. Like for me, I was taking out the trash yesterday. Follow me. I'm a storyteller. I was taking out the trash yesterday, and I was tired. And I said, Nikki, you're tired, but you made a life for yourself that you left your job. A guaranteed paid job. You left. And because you chose yourself. And I had to think for a second, I'm not tired. I was tired of just keep getting notifications. Turn this off for a little bit. You were tired of living in survival. You're not tired of living in purpose. I took a deep breath and I said, I prayed for this. I manifested this. I worked for this. And I smiled and I was like, I'm not tired. I am blessed. And I kept going. I was tired, but I honored that I'm blessed. And I could take, if I'm my own boss. If I want to take a minute I can. And we move in life so fast that we don't know how to slow down and breathe. Slow down and breathe. And this is what I want to get into real quick today. We put a mask on. And I'm saying we because I was there before. We put a mask on. We try to be strong. And then we try to control everything. And then we're upset because things aren't happening for us. But you're not doing anything. You're not even being vulnerable. You're blocking your blessings. You're constantly blocking your blessings by being vulnerable. Being strong. Being strong. I'm going to be strong. And then while I'm being strong, my mask is being strong. I'm going to control everything. I'm going to be strong and I'll be like, hey, I want a great relationship. I want this to happen. I want to be promoted at my job. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to open my own hair business. But you're not doing the work. Somebody messaged me yesterday, and I'm not going to say any names, but they was like, I'm discouraged. And part of me I was scared to text it, but I was like, the truth is a gift. Integrity is a gift. And I said, you're not discouraged. You didn't do any work. How are you going to be discouraged when you put no time into your goal? You're not discouraged. You're lazy. And you're lazy because you're tired. And you're tired because you're not doing anything to fuel your body. You know, you guys are parents out there, and that's fine, but you got to fuel your body. You got to put yourself first. And I said this in a lot of live videos. Wake up an hour before your kids, wake up. Work out an hour after they go to bed. Find a quiet location. Even if you have to put your AirPods in so you don't wake anybody up. Do the work. There's a lot of workouts. If you message me, there's a lot of workouts where you don't have to be boom, boom, banging. Sometimes I put nothing on at all. Sometimes I put island music on. Why? Because my frequency is there. My frequency is high. Nothing against rap music, but sometimes I'm not there. I'm not there. I'm always listening some type of thing to elevate me mentally, stimulate me mentally. Like I'm here to constantly improve myself and constantly grow. And I'm not saying that music doesn't do that. I'm just trying to tell you what frequency I'm on. So follow me real quick before I trigger anyone. So if I'm in a space where I need to let something go because I'm holding on too hard or I'm trying to control something, then I'm going to put on let go frequency music on. You get what I'm saying? If I have a feeling of tiredness or sadness, I'm going to put upbeat frequencies on where it's like abundance, joy, healing, love. I'm going to pour it into me. And a lot of times people are like, oh, Nikki, what you listen to? I'm like, honestly, I listen to music frequencies. And I'm talking about frequencies. I have a sound bowl. I'll play it for you guys real quick. My sound bowl. This is the root chakra. So sometimes I just play this when I want the world just to silence. I played this. I can't play it on my lap right now, but this is what I play. I have actually a video out there of me playing the heart chakra. This is the root chakra, but the heart chakra. But this is what I'm talking about with frequencies. It's not going to play right now because I don't have it on the ground, but this is what I play just to honor myself, honor my feelings, and honor where I'm going. And where I'm going is up because I want to keep my frequency high. So with everything that I've dumped on you guys this morning with giving love, and I'm saying dump, I'm talking about love, is take the mask off, let go of control, and if you want anything in this life, be intentional about it, about your goal. And I'm going to tell you the secret, like I say it all the time, no one cares. Keep doing the work. Keep pushing. You got this. One sit-up. You're struggling to do some sit-ups. Keep focusing on how to do the sit-ups. Let's strengthen the core. You want to do push-ups. Let's strengthen the chest. You want a big bank account. You want abundance in your bank account. You want to have so much money, that it's your phone number. Okay, be intentional about that. Let's strengthen your bank account. Let's make passive income. Let's start saving. Let's stop throwing money away on your mess. Stop throwing money away on your control. You want a house? Be intentional about getting things ready to get the house. Fix your credit score. Do what you got to do. Stop complaining about your problems and focus on your solution. I love you guys, as always. I'm keeping it real. I keep it real all the time. Why? Because I want to. It just makes sense to me. It doesn't come naturally, to me to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Give me a hug. I'm like, if it's, it depends on the situation. I don't want to be like, hey, nobody cares if somebody, passed away in the family. I'm not going that extreme. What I'm saying, if you come to me and be like, hey, Nikki, I'm growing through this. Because this was what I'm putting through my head. You be like, Nikki, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. My kids X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. And you know what I'm going to say? You're growing through whatever you're growing through. You're testing right now. Pass the test. Get out your own way. It's you. Because at the end of the day, no one cares. All right, guys, love yourself. Love yourself. Be selfish, healthy selfish, okay? Honor your body with great foods, healing foods. Honor your mind with stillness. Honor your body.